Hey, ladies, Debbie Holloway here. I promise you we'd be talking today, and we are. It's a little late on the East Coast. It's been a busy day. WiRE Wednesdays. I am so excited about the one coming up this Wednesday. Robin from Burbank is going to talk about how she has melded her geographic farm into her database, and she is doing some really unique things. So I'm really excited for you to see that. I also wanted to talk to you, though, about where we are. 1 month down, 11 to go. How are we doing? Have you reviewed your business plan? Oh, wait, do you have a written business plan? If you don't have a written business plan, you need to get one. One that says what your goals are, and you break them down to show you how to get there. And I went over all of that in an earlier video I did earlier this year, or actually last year. So just type in my name. It'll pull up all the videos I've done on this page, and check it out. You need a business plan. You can't wing it anymore. We used to think we could, but we're business women now. We can't wing it anymore. So have you reviewed your business plan? Are you avoiding the shiny penny? You know, oh, look, a penny, and you have to pick it up. Are you avoiding that? And what I mean by that, does something come along and you're like, oh my gosh, I should try that. I'll go there. Oh, that looks good too. I'll go there. Or as a lady said to me once down in Texas, I was speaking, and she came up to me and she said, you know, you talked about Zillow and Trulia, and she said, I bought Trulia and it's not doing me any good at all. I said, really? I said, so tell me about that. She said, well, I've just not heard from anybody. I said, well, when you go online, what happens? She said, I have to go online. I said, well, now, how did you make the decision to buy Trulia? She said, well, this real nice girl called me and I just couldn't hurt her feelings, so I said I'd pay $500 a month. Well, that would be sort of a shiny penny thing, or in her case, she was a very, very nice lady. Don't do that. Don't spend money that you haven't put in your budget. Are you getting a P&L from your accountant or CPA at least quarterly, if not monthly? Most of our clients are doing that. You've got to know what you're doing. And I agree, Danielle, it's like squirrel, and you go off in another direction. And that's what causes us to make less money each year. It causes us to spend a lot of times on things that we don't know whether or not they're even going to work. So number one is, have you reviewed your business plan? And if you don't have one, now would be a good time to get one. Number two is avoiding the shiny penny. It's easy to do. In this kind of business, it's crazy a lot of the day. Number three, I wrote down, how many days in a row have you actually stuck to your morning schedule? Literally, your morning schedule. You have one of those, right? Where you, from the time you get up until the time you get into the office, you don't focus on work, you focus on your family. Whether it's breakfast, walk the dog, exercise, read something inspirational, spend some time with those you love. Don't do business. All of those emails and voicemails and things that you think you have to check first thing in the morning, you don't. It's still going to be there when you get to the office. Don't short your family. And then when you get to the office, you need to spend that next 30 minutes preparing who you're going to call and practicing what you're going to say. There are many women right here looking for role play partners. All you have to do is post, I need a role play partner. Central time, 8 a.m., 8:30, whatever that time is. Then once you've prepared and practiced, and if you don't have a practice partner, practice in the mirror. Then you get on the phone. It's an hour of power where you're calling people, number one, that you know. And then if you run out of those, you call people you don't know. Either one will get you business. Focus on your database of past clients and centers of influence, and then move to things like expireds, for sale by owners, around recent listings and sales, businesses. There's so many places you can call. Just do that. So I love this quote. I saw this the other day. The quote is, and I don't even know who said it, the speed of the leader determines the rate of the pack. We're all leaders. Whether we're leading our family, whether we're leading our clients, whether we're leading a team, an assistant, coworkers, we're all leaders. What is your rate of speed? Are you moving so fast that you don't have time to stop and take an assessment of where you are and what you're going to need? Or are you moving so slow that everyone's passing you by? Or maybe you're just swirling around in circles and circles because it's just a crazy ride for you right now. Listen, the market's tight. There are a lot of people wanting to buy houses, and houses aren't available. What is your speed? So I got to thinking, how could we make sure that the first half of this year is going like we want it to, that we're making sure that everything's right? Well, it would start with reviewing your plan. Next, avoiding making decisions that are not good business decisions because maybe they're not in your budget. And then third, sticking to your schedule. How many days in a row can you do that? And I'm talking Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, you don't have to have that same morning schedule. I'm just talking Monday through Friday. So what's interesting is we actually have events coming up that you could attend, whether you're a client or you're not a client. We have events. We've got, March 27th through the 29th, we've got a Sales Edge in Miami. Phenomenal event. If you want to go and you're not a client, or even if you are, you have to register. 888-866-3377. 888-866-3377. Or how about the Marketing Edge, which is in Chicago, April 10th and 11th. It's another really great event if you really want to have a better understanding of how the marketing works and if you're doing the right thing. I'm going to be at the Dallas by Design event April 17th through 19th. If you're going, let me know so we can all get together. April 17th through the 19th. In May, we have a leadership summit in Orange County for brokers and team leaders. And then, of course, we have the summit, which is coming up in August, and we'll talk more about that later. And I'll post these events on the site for you. But I thought now would be a really good time to say, listen, we got 1 month down and 11 to go. Are you ahead of your goals, behind your goals, or are you on track? If you're ahead of your goals, good for you, post it here. If you're on track, good for you, post it here. If you're behind, post it here, and let's see what we can do to help you. We're all in this together, and we want everyone to be successful. So if you feel something's not going like you want it to, simply say, hey, I need some help with. I know there are plenty of women in this group who would be more than happy to help you with whatever your challenge is. So those were the 3 thoughts I had for you. I want to encourage you to join me this Wednesday, noon Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern time, for WiRE Wednesdays. Next Wednesday, Reva Mendelson, Relationship Marketing, and then, of course, Peggy Lynn Spiker, the last Wednesday of February. So, ladies, let me hear from you. What do you need? What's working? What's not? Share it with me, and we'll talk again soon. Have a great day.